call me what you want, but I want to see Brock Lesnar at UFC 300. We saw him at UFC 100, UFC 200. It only makes sense to bring him back for UFC 300. Let's just talk about Brock for a second. He's an all-time great athlete, an outlier for his size, for him to move the way he does. He's a freak of nature by all who have witnessed him. He has high praise from people like Kurt Angle, Olympic gold medalist, and, you know, the list goes on and on. People have seen Brock Lesnar, and he is one of those people that is one of the wonders of the world, so to speak, you know, one of those people that you could put in an arena and people will buy tickets to see him do anything pretty much, you know, whether it's in the WWE ring or in the UFC octagon. People will tune in to see Brock Lesnar. He has that special quality about him, and he is still fit and able to compete, even though it's been a while. It would be a shame to waste that and not bring him back. I think UFC 300 needs something. They need a big fight. They need some sort of surprise. UFC 200 had them. They need something big. And it don't get bigger than Brock Lesnar, really. I want to see Brock Lesnar come back. And the matchup I have for you here is Derrick Lewis. Derrick Lewis is another big name, very popular fighter, and he can knock you out with either hand. He's very, very dangerous, especially for a guy like Brock who doesn't have much on the stand-up end of the game. Now, Derrick Lewis's weakness is the wrestling. We all know this. We saw how easily he was taken down by Jailton Almeida, who's not even as good of a wrestler as Brock Lesnar. And Jailton Almeida is also considerably smaller than Brock Lesnar, okay? So, for me, I think Brock Lesnar has the chance of winning that fight. I think he can go in there, take Derrick Lewis down. All he needs is 3 takedowns. He has to make sure Derrick don't get back up to the feet. You know, he has to really worry about holding that big guy down. But outside of that, if it's a 3-round fight, all he needs is 3 takedowns, and he's got the fight won. And I think he could go out there and do that. However, I also think Derrick Lewis can counter him with a big shot and hurt Brock and finish the fight that way too. It's a very compelling matchup. It's a big matchup. Both guys are big names. Obviously, Brock would be the A side of that fight, but I still think it would be very entertaining and would be something to look forward to. It would be a nice little treat. Would it be kind of a bit of a freak show fight? I guess, maybe. But Brock Lesnar's a legit competitor, man. Brock Lesnar's a former UFC champion. Why not bring the guy back and see, hey, let's see if you can compete with a top 10 guy the same way we did back in UFC 200 against Mark Hunt. Also, we don't have to worry about pesky USADA, you know. We get to just say, hey, Brock, do what you do, man. Do what you do, and welcome home. So, with that said, I want to see Brock Lesnar at UFC 300. Let me know what you think in the comment section below. If you agree with me, disagree with me, it doesn't matter. Just join the discussion, and please follow for more. Thank you. You are appreciated.